James Caicco here in the Century 21 studio with a very special guest, past champion of the Century 21 Poker Invitational, Bill Montague. We're here today to give you a little preview, but announce this year's Century 21 Poker Invitational will be held May 26th in a couple weeks at the Quattro Penthouse. How you feeling about the big event?
Oh, I'm excited. I mean, hey, anytime you're a defending champion, two-time champion, one-time runner-up, Coach Dan the Gallo to a championship, and I'll tell you what, this time of year it gets the blood boiling.
Well, look it, he's got fans calling him right now.
Hello? Oh, Daniel Negrano, we're just in a video shoot right now. Let me get back to you.
Getting calls from Poker All-Stars here. Now, Bill, May 26th, Quattro Suites, like you said, you have a chance to make history. No one's ever won back-to-back, and no one's ever won 3 times.
No.
So this is big. This could be history.
It could be. I mean, I'm really excited for this, and the thing that really gets the blood boiling is when everyone is gunning for you. I mean, imagine last year, everyone was gunning for me. Ryan Dodd put a bounty out on me.
Yes.
Frank Nacarado put a bounty out on me, which he still hasn't paid me, by the way. You know, when you get that kind of excitement, and then I win a championship again last year, can you imagine the number of bounties this year? I love it when they're all gunning for me.
So why are they all gunning for you?
Well, why do you think? You want to beat the best.
Right.
I mean, anytime you're at the top of the mountain, and I mean, there's nobody that has had the kind of success that I've had, and I don't mean that disrespectfully to anyone, but I'm just that much better than the rest of the field, and I love it when people are gunning for me, and I hope that there are more bounties, and I challenge James Caicco to put a bounty on me too.
I will take that under consideration. Now, let's talk about a couple of players. Bud Jones finished second.
Yeah,
he was
finally,
right there. Right?
Finally, yeah.
Yeah.
It was good to see Bud actually rebound. I mean, he was so overhyped after, about 5 years ago when he had some success. And I think a lot of us thought Buddy Boy was washed up, but I thought he put on a great performance last year. He was very patient, and what he was very sneaky. He knew everyone wanted to knock me out. He just sat in the weeds, and he just watched me just put him down one after another.
So what about guys, like some people are saying it's a weak field. Gallivan wasn't there, strong player. Dallas wasn't there. Dallas texted me last week very simply saying, when's the poker date? He wants action. Like you got some big players now that are going to be there that weren't there last year.
Look, has Dallas Lawson ever won a title?
Yes, he's won one.
He did win one.
Yes.
All right, I don't recall that, but Dallas again is a very patient player, and he's very methodical. He doesn't make a lot of real high-end type mistakes, as we call in the poker world. Dallas is a formidable opponent. When you look at the field, hey, Dallas Lawson, Buddy Jones, you got to
Mark Campiccioni's always in the top 3.
You got to give him credit. And Mark Campiccioni, not because you said his name, because it was on the top of my head. To me, he's a number 2 contender.
Wow.
The kid is there year after year. He does not make a lot of mistakes. He's very patient. He makes good decisions. I love Mark Campiccioni's game, and I look forward to being heads up with him.
What about some wild cards out there like Anthony Caicco or Frank Nacarado?
Frank Nacarado?
Yeah.
I'll bet you he's in the top 5 out.
Really?
Ah, come on, what Frank Nacarado? He was one of the first guys out. Frank Nacarado in a tournament style is nothing.
Wow.
Cash game, he can keep dipping into his pocket, but tournament style, don't get carried away. Frank will be one of the first out. He makes way too many mistakes.
Okay, now another person we haven't mentioned but has a lot of poker experience, and we're very glad we've signed him on to organize. He's a professional poker organizer, and you said last year the game was organized very well. Mark Baudette. He's the organizer this year, does an excellent job for the crew. But what about his expertise at the poker table? You took him out, and he said it was a little lucky. You get something on the river.
Listen, Mark Baudette's Achilles heel is Billy Montague.
Wow.
I mean, he wants me so bad that he will make those mistakes. I give him credit last year. He tried so hard to stay patient, but at the end of the day, who'd he tangle with? The guns. He tangled with the guns, and you know what happened. The rest is history.
Okay, so to sum it up, champions here, as tradition, you get to pick the food that's going to be catered in for all the agents. So what's your fancy?
I'm going with Chinese food. I always said if they ever led me to the gallows and they said, hey Bill, this is your last meal, I want Chinese food. So we're going to have a nice Chinese buffet, and hopefully everyone will be in agreement and we'll enjoy it.
May 26th, Quattro Penthouse, catered Chinese food. We'll see all the guys there.